Hey folks, before we get started on today's episode, I just wanted to give you fair warning that today's dish will fill your home with the beautiful aromas of Madras curry, ginger, and garlic for days to follow. So if you ever wanted to have your home smell like a New Delhi food market, prepare to lose your cleaning deposit on this episode of One Pan Meals. We're going to start making this delicious lamb curry by preparing all of our non-lamb ingredients. Peel and slice 2 large yellow onions. If you don't use a knife every day, just be mindful with your fingers and use proper knife technique. Next, I'm going to prepare my chilies by splitting them down the middle and removing most of the seeds. I like a little fire to my curry, so I'm adding 3 of these units to bring a little heat. Add as many or as few as you want. 3 will give you a good sweat though. That's a fact. Peel 1 good sized turnip, cut it into bite-sized chunks. If you plan on making this dish without the lamb, increase your turnip level and add more root vegetables. They hold their shape and texture well and work great as a meat replacement. While we're in the business of cutting root vegetables, grab about 15 baby potatoes, slice them through the equator. I like to use the dynamic duo baby potatoes from the Little Potato Company. They're a small Alberta farm that produces some incredibly consistent produce. Grab a chunk of ginger root about the size of your thumb, cover it with a paper towel, and give it a good bash with a stainless steel pot. While our cutting board is good and stinky, go ahead and grab 1 bulb of garlic, give it a smash with that same paper towel. We're going to steal its best 5 cloves and give them a peel. Crush those 5 garlic cloves with the back of your chef's knife, mince them down really fine. Your fingers are about to get stinky. We now get to prepare the star of this movie, the lamb. I'm using a boneless Australian leg that I picked up from Costco. I like to use the lamb leg for 2 separate meals. I make one meal as Greek-style roast lamb and the curried lamb like we're making today. Remove the net and begin to slice the lamb into bite-sized pieces. Put your sliced lamb off to the side with your other mise en place, and we just have one more task left before we get to start cooking. We're going to cook our papadums. Papadums are a chickpea flour-based flatbread that are usually cooked over an open flame or fried. I found a great alternative is to give them a shot with vegetable spray and then give them 30 seconds in the microwave. They'll come out thin and crispy and no one will know our secret. Okay, our mise en place is complete. Before we even think of preheating our electric skillet to high, let's make sure we have all of our measured ingredients ready for us. Good to go. So much about fine cooking is time management. If you have to scramble later because you're missing an ingredient or an item is not prepared, your final dish will suffer, I promise you. Once your pan is hot, add about 4 tablespoons of olive oil, let it smoke a bit, and then throw in your lamb. Cook the lamb in the hot oil for about 4 or 5 minutes until most of the red is gone. When the red has disappeared, add your onions and your garlic. Cook your onions and your garlic with the lamb until the onions have lost all their structure. They should be melted down and almost starting to caramelize and turn brown. With all the flavors of the lamb, onions, and garlic developing, we're going to keep layering flavor components. There's nothing subtle about this dish. Go ahead and add 3 full tablespoons of the Madras curry powder. Let's keep this flavor train rolling by adding 1 tablespoon of the red curry paste. If you're feeling brave, add more. Let's now give all of our dry ingredients a good mix and some cooking time to really activate the flavors. It's at this time we're going to add our wet ingredients. Pour in 1½ cups organic chicken stock, 1 tin diced tomatoes, and 1 can coconut milk. Follow that by adding your potato, diced turnip, ginger root, and chilies. We're now going to take our time and really focus on temperature management. We're trying to accomplish a few things at once now. We're now trying to deliver a consistent simmering heat to cook our vegetables while tenderizing our lamb. While this is happening, you can see water vapor escaping from the pan, which is forcing our sauce to thicken as well as develop flavor. Taste your dish every few minutes to get a grasp of how your flavors are developing. Once your curry has the thickness of a bowl of canned chunky soup, you can add your fresh peas and adjust your salt levels. Be sure to add salt in increments. There is a world of flavors already in this dish, and we don't need to destroy our taste buds with an abundance of sodium chloride. Continue to simmer for about 20 minutes to half an hour. Pull out your busted ginger root as well as your chilies. And there you have it, a classic one-pan lamb curry. There are so many different flavor components you can add post-cooking to add even more dynamic flavor and layers. I'm serving today's curry with our microwave papadums, mango chutney, plain yogurt, scallions, and cilantro. If you have any questions or suggestions, hit me in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer you there. Thanks again for watching. I can teach you how to make that. Bye for now.